In this presentation, we will discuss adjusting entry options. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info. The adjusting entries are something within our bookkeeping system that we're expecting from the accountant or the tax preparer at the end of the year to enter into in order to do with the data what they need to do for the client, whether that be tax preparation and or the creation of financial statements. They can do these adjusting entries in a few different ways. It's useful for us to know those adjusting entries and those methods. One, because we could enter those and we could do some of these adjusting entries on a periodic system. And two, it's just good to have an idea of what the other individual is doing within our system so we can make the job between us as smooth as possible. We can make the transfer of our data to the tax preparer or the financial statement preparer as easily as possible, and any data that needs to be transferred back to us as easy as possible. So we'll discuss some of those options. The tax preparer could be doing adjusting entries simply in QuickBooks. We could give them the QuickBooks file. They could do adjustments in there in order to enter that information into the system. They may also just use Excel. We could enter the information into Excel using a trial balance, make adjusting entries from there. They may just be using a paper document, meaning they're just going to print out the profit and loss report and make any adjustments, any notes that they have to on to the profit and loss report. It might be simple enough to just enter the information there in order to make the tax preparation for it. They may also have some other more customized software that will do similar activities as we can do of just putting it into Excel that might make it a little bit easier, a little bit more automated, which could be part of the tax software or just some other software that they use for the adjustment process. If we have some idea of what the accountant will be doing at the end of the year, we can provide them more specialized information to what it is they need. For example, if all they do is use the paper documentation and mark up the paper documentation in order to make any adjustments needed to prepare the tax return, then we can give them the profit and loss and the balance sheet and possibly a trial balance, and they can do what they need to with that information. If on the other hand they like having the QuickBooks file, like a lot of accountants like having QuickBooks because they probably have a copy of QuickBooks and they can then restore that file and use that, and that can help answer any questions they need. If that's the way they do it, we can give them the QuickBooks file and they can make adjustments within the QuickBooks file, and it doesn't affect our QuickBooks file at all. It's just a backup file. And or if they use Excel or some other kind of software, it may be beneficial to give them a trial balance, because the trial balance is something that they can just easily enter into the Excel format and be able to look through that information. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info.